everybody, my name's Erica and welcome to my channel Ginger Books, or welcome back if you're a continuing watcher or subscriber. And I completely understand if you've left by now because, yeah. A little explanation, and I promise this is the last explanation I'm going to give at the beginning of these videos because I'm even annoying myself. I know we had big goals for this channel at the beginning of the year, and sometimes when you don't feel like you're reaching goals, you do have to change plans and change avenue. I feel like I'm slacking, and I've been kind of hard on myself on it just because work is kind of back at full swing, so I can't do as much. I'm planning a lot more events during the week just because sometimes weekends are just a little too jam-packed, especially since now we're kind of, I would say we're still in the full swing of the pandemic, but we're kind of getting to a place where a lot of places are starting to, wanting to do events themselves here around here to start kind of generating money again and getting people, who are safe to come out of the house can come out of the house and have something fun to do. So it's been a little chaotic at work, trying to also keep up with, now since Ty and I are connected enough where we're lunging, trying to make sure keeping him on an exercise routine in between bad weather, because it has been literally, we have one good week and then we have like a really rainy week and then one good week and then a really rainy week. So, and a little bit also is also my fault is that I just feel like every time I try to do a vlog, I don't do enough for it. And so it's not good quality of a vlog. It's just me literally updating because I forgot to, and not actually having something fun and interesting going on in the vlog. Now, I'm not saying that not all vlogs should be like that, but I live a pretty kind of, I don't want to say boring because it is my life and I don't think it's boring, but I kind of live an easygoing life where I don't do a whole lot. There's not really a lot to do around my area since I live like in north central, northwest Iowa. And most of my time to go do fun things is on the weekends. So, and I already kind of mentioned about where my mindset is going. So my mindset and the reason why sometimes I don't upload for like a week or two is because I believe in quality over quantity. I don't want to just shove videos out that look bad and forced and rushed. So I'd rather do quality over, again, quantity. I want to make it so it's enjoyable for everybody to watch and fun for me to edit and do and practice my editing skills. So, and usually when I edit, I sit down and literally edit in one day. Like I cannot stop myself and not do it because I'm one of those people that once I start, I have to finish. Unless it's like a really big project, then obviously I'm not going to get it done in one day, even though my mind says, yeah, you can. So that's the reason why I have not uploaded in a while. Just because every time I try to film a vlog, it just doesn't feel like it's good quality. And so I pitch it. So with that in mind I'm also trying to figure out how to make vlogs interesting. And maybe I might be trying too hard. The people who watch will probably think it's interesting anyways. And most of the time, vlogs are kind of a thing like you like to put in the background and watch, but also do other things with. I still kind of want to make them interesting, especially if they're going to be life/reading vlogs or reading vlogs. I need to get reading done in them. So, and also trying to plan for that. Reason why I'm bringing you this video is we're going to try to do a life/reading vlog during the week. I am experimenting to see if maybe during the week it's a little bit easier for me to read just because I'm more on a schedule of getting things done more than on the weekend, where on the weekend I just want to sit and relax. And sometimes reading's not involved. So we'll see. So I'm going to experiment a little bit here, try weekly, like during the week vlogs more than weekend vlogs. And then we'll just kind of bounce back and forth and see what feels better for me and for you guys. So let me know down in the comments throughout these vlogs as we're kind of experimenting what you like, what you think could be improved, and be nice about it, please. Yeah, so welcome to, after all that intro, welcome to another kind of reading/life vlog, but this time we're just doing a week. So we are starting this on a Tuesday, and I am at work. So it's only going to be probably about 4 days. And also the reason why I'm kind of tried this as a week, this weekly vlog for the first time is because this weekend I don't feel like vlogging because it's going to kind of be a celebration of life for my grandfather, who has been passed away for 2 years now, but this is our second year celebrating around his birthday. His birthday is technically June 4th, so it is Friday, and my uncle is coming up from Des Moines to camp and everything, so I don't really want to film that. That's very private, and there could be possibly some tears still, because I mean, it has been 2 years, but it still kind of hits home, especially since I got to know him a pretty good chunk of my life, so it's still really, really hard. Sorry about that. One of our volunteers is here, and that's why I'm talking quieter, for cleaning. Really good person, really. I've actually known her throughout the years at the library, and I believe she was at one point a lunch lady at the schools, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I haven't been on lately, so I do apologize for that. But anyways, welcome to another exciting weekly live/reading vlog. And today I'm at work. I only have a 4-day week, or I almost said 4-day weekend, but 4-day week, just because since yesterday was Memorial Day. On the agenda for today is just to make another to-do list of what I need to do. I was going to try to get the newsletter out this week, but I think I might just wait one more week, just to make sure I have everything for it, and then try to get it out by Wednesday of next week. So I do try to send it out at the beginning of each month. I believe the first full week is probably not too late, but my person that was ahead of me usually got it out at the end of the month, and this is kind of like a seasonal newsletter where we release one every spring, summer, fall, and winter. But she would wait like a month into the season before she would send one out, and I'm like, no, let's get it at the beginning of the season. So, but I do have a few things to do. As I said, I'm going to do my checklist that I need to get done this week, definitely. This week I definitely have to get some research done, because we have on the 18th a fun little children's program where we do only have one child signed up, but I think I'm still going to have it anyways, just because I want to be able, even if I only reach one child, the child and the parent will talk, and hopefully we'll have more people show up for some of our, plus we're also advertising a little bit differently, trying to use more of social media. And also our handy dandy, we found out that our radio station here has a community calendar that would only cost $10 to put an event on their calendar. So using that. But anyways, so I'm going to get doing with that and come to work with me. Hello everybody, I am off work and at home. We actually just got home from work. And guys, I had a little bit of a surprise here the last hour of work. So I've been kind of bummed that a lot of people have not been responding about the children's programs that were happening at the museum. But I got a phone call because the museum phone I didn't realize was off all day charging. But I had gotten a phone call saying that they filled out a form. It was something about event venue asking us, and I was like, okay. So I was like, wait a minute, they filled out a form. Why wasn't I email notified about this? Turns out none of my forms were on email notification for some reason. And so I decided to check the other forms that we have. I checked the clubs. There's nothing filled out. However, I did check the children's programs, and we do have 2 signed up. Tuesday of our schoolhouse program, and we have 6, not including the one that signed up over the phone, but 6 signed up for the Laura Ingalls Wilder. And I'm like, oh my word, like that made me so happy, because I thought that I was, to be honest, not reaching out to the community. That just made me so unbelievably happy, guys. You have no idea. I'm so giddy. We're reaching out. We're getting there. We're getting to the youth. So Anyways, that made me happy, but we're home. The dogs have been taken out and they're all living their life in the nice cool house because it is like 80 degrees outside. Currently, I am downloading the new game pack for Sims that came out today that is called, what is it called? The Sims 4 Dream Home Decorator, which I hope to, after I get off work, to play a little bit. Yeah. I'm excited for that one and get to play and see all the new items and be a home interior decorator. And you guys get to watch that tonight. But currently I do have a Lions Club meeting. I am part of the Lions Club. And I have a board of directors meeting after that for the Lions Club. So I probably won't get home until after 8 tonight. But that's okay because I will literally drink a game fuel. So I can stay up and play this game for a little bit. And tomorrow's going to be a pretty easy day at work. So, because I'm going to switch the newsletter from this week to next week. So, anyways, currently we are at home. What I'm thinking about doing is probably either just going to chill here until about 5 and then head back into town. Or I was thinking of possibly kind of testing out to see how Ty does with his fly mask, his new one, of keeping it on and maybe putting it on before I leave. And then when I come back, taking it off just to see, or to see if it's on, because he's a very, very intelligent horse that knows how to untie halter ropes, buckle halters, and knows how to get fly masks off, especially if they're Velcro. However, this one actually slips over his face and his fetlock goes in, so it's kind of another anchor support, so he will have to do a lot of rubbing to get it off, which I hope he doesn't, but it's just another way I'm trying to keep the flies out of his ears, because when I went to visit them this morning, I did put SWAT ointment that's supposed to help keep the flies out of their ears on, but they were still trying to pretty much make their homes in their ears. So I'm just trying to find things to combat it, because of course it's now fly season, so trying to debate on if I want to do that today or if I want to try and do it all day tomorrow for a little bit longer period, but not quite sure. But we'll figure it out. However, what I do want to do is actually to get started reading, because we have A Court of Frost and Starlight to read. And I forgot, you guys haven't been here, but I have finished A Court of Wings and Ruin, and I'm hoping to get the review video up next week. Filmed sometime this week and up next week. So there won't be, obviously, a video last week. You'll understand why, but I want to get that started. And we also have to finish Queen of Air and Darkness, because I've only started and maybe gotten like 3 chapters into it before I kind of just sat it down. Actually, that's kind of what I want to do right now. So why don't we just go ahead and read for a little bit, just kind of get cozy and chill before I have to leave. So we can get some of our reading out of the way. And I don't feel guilty for not reading. I'm sorry, but if you saw my face at the end of that clip, I am watching Frenemies, a podcast I usually do, and this is their, which is Happy Pride Month, beginning Pride Month, and they were talking about Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror and how it must be a song about him saying that he used to change his ways about touching children. He didn't write the song. That wasn't the intended purpose of the song. The song is about looking at yourself in the mirror and asking, is this really where you want to be? Or do you need to change? And more of it is on the society at that point in the 80s, what was going on in the news and politically. So I don't think it was about that, but I guess if that's how you interpret the song, go right ahead. So in my little reading spurt, I am to chapter 4, and I forgot that these do different point of views. So chapter 3, I totally forgot about Cassian's point of view in chapter 3. You're going to hear that a lot in these books, but it's the first glimpse you get to see of Cassian's different side, which is great, because I love him as a side character. So I am going to go ahead and get in the car and go to my club meeting, and I will see you guys afterwards. Alright, so I am back from my meeting, and after having a brief TikTok break, I'm going to play some Sims now, so come along with me. And before you ask, yes, I do have software that I could literally just record it on my computer, but to be honest, it's a lot easier if I just record it on my phone and then upload it later to my computer. So anyways, I don't know why I explained myself there, but let's get to playing Sims. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, about 10:23, 10:25, and this thing is crooked and it's bothering me. It is going to be a hot one here in Iowa, and so glad that I work in an old clay brick building. So, because they technically can keep their temperature pretty well when it drastically changes outside. So it's pretty cool in here, which hence I'm wearing a tank top today because it's supposed to be hot, and I didn't feel like wearing a nice tank top. I just wanted to kind of be lazy. I've been kind of doing that the last week or so. I knew my whole dressing up at work was not going to last very long, but I do kind of need to get back in the swing of it because technically my work uniform is supposed to be dressed nicely, but oopsie. I forgot to close out the vlog, so I figured Sims would be kind of a fun thing to close out the vlog last night. And tonight we're going to do the same thing because I am so addicted to doing the interior design game pack that I want to play it again tonight. So I plan on actually taking a couple, maybe an hour or so at the end of my shift here to read again so that we can get some reading out of the way and then we can play some Sims when we get home. So, but for right now, I do have some work I need to get done. As you saw yesterday in the vlog, did I say it in the vlog? I don't remember. I probably did. I'm very forgetful. Editing me will probably have something sarcastic to say under that. Anyways, I thought nobody was signing up for them because I wasn't getting email notifications that people were responding. And that's why, folks, you gotta make sure that you are getting notifications for responses. So I have to put them on the roster, and then I do have to kind of do a rough outline of what this program is going to be about. Yes, it's about Laura Ingalls Wilder, but I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do for it yet because I've let that program slip through the cracks. Partially because I didn't think anybody was signed up for it besides one person because they called. Yikes. I'm a professional. So we're going to get that done. So you're going to come along with me for that real quick. And then afterwards, probably read and then go home. So yeah. So come along with me while I internally panic trying to plan this. it is much later. Probably about, it's 5:43. I was planning on reading, but a tour came in, so that pretty much took up most of my afternoon. So I guess we're not going to get reading done today. But I did get home. I was going to put Ty's fly mask on him, but I decided that I just really wanted to stay in the air conditioning. It's just way too hot outside. Excuse me, indigestion. I ended up cooking supper, which was just like a meat and rice kind of side dish thing, which was really good, especially with brown sugar. Currently now, I am enjoying juice, and I'm going to eat a little snack, which is Chobani Flip, which is a cookie dough, so it has like little toppings that you squish into the yogurt, and watch some YouTube videos, and then we'll get to playing Sims. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday. One more day until the weekend. Hello, everybody. Good morning. It is 10:05. I'm actually up and actually got up with my alarm this time and only sat around for like 5 minutes. Should be proud of me. Moving up. So this morning I pretty much got up, took Blake to work, came back home, and went back to sleep. Then got up again and went and exercised Ty this morning. So I smell like fly spray now. But, which reminds me, I do need to get more fly spray afterward, possibly. Anyways, that's a later problem. Today is actually going to be a pretty easy breezy day. I don't really have a lot. Besides maybe possibly planning my little 20-minute lecture for the Laura Ingalls Wilder children's program here in 2 weeks. Even though it's not going to be a huge stressor, it's just going to be probably a PowerPoint presentation. I was thinking about a Prezi presentation, but we don't have Wi-Fi in the Clancy classrooms. Probably not that. But I do need to round up and kind of see where I need to get supplies. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Today I pretty much am going to be acting like a docent. I don't have huge things to plan for. Other than I should probably email one of my docents to see if they could cover the 26th. Not too much today, so I probably won't do a work montage because there's really not a whole lot to do today. You can see that I'm back in my yellow polo for Lions Club. I do have to help after work. I have to be there about 5:15 at the snack shack that the Lions actually puts on for the Little League games that happen. What essentially used to be right next to the old rec. So get to help out with that tonight for a few hours. And then tomorrow is the weekend where I'll probably be acting as a docent again because I don't have too much going on. I do need to get those banners ordered though. I'll worry about that next week. So not a whole lot today. As you saw, I was playing Sims all night last night, and you see that my Sim, her name is Tessa Westcock? I can't remember. It's Tessa Wilcox, that's her name. Trying to figure out this designer thing. There is a couple of glitches sometimes. Things just don't fall into place right away. I don't know if that sometimes is my internet, my computer, but there's a little bit of a glitchiness to it. But overall, I'm really, really, really liking the Dream Designer. So she wants to be a mansion baron. That's her aspiration. So I have her in the apartments in Eco Living in that town, just because I just want to kind of experiment I've never really played in those apartments a lot. She's not going to be staying there. I am currently building, you didn't see it after that because I only recorded for like maybe half an hour, building her a new home, which I hope to finish when I get home tonight. But yeah, last night we also stayed downstairs because we still do not have our window air upstairs in our bedroom, so my back's kind of sore from sleeping on the love seat because both dogs wanted to sleep with me last night. And I had a weird, and I'm glad I didn't have a burn mark when I woke up because I totally forgot I had put one of our dogs, Lady's, flea and tick medicine on her back, and it's like a tube you squirt kind of down her middle and everything, and I forgot it was on there, and it must have not have been completely dry because it almost felt like icy hot on my skin because she likes to lay back on her back like a human with one arm wrapped around her. So poor lady, she had to get kicked off because there was no other way to sleep other than that way on a love seat. And then I had my little dog Shadow, who's down at my feet. This is why I need a bigger bed, because we have a queen, but now we need a king because of the dogs. But I'm pretty sure the bedroom that we do have will not hold a king-size bed. But anyways, I did call my mom because my wonderful boyfriend drank the last pop, and I usually need caffeine in the morning to kind of not be grouchy. So she's bringing me a soda. And yeah, and also if I ever pop it and my eyes look red and itchy, I forgot to take my allergy medicine, so I'm probably gonna look like I'm high later on because it's getting humid and dry and the dust is just clinging to the air, so my allergies are just like, hey, hello, let's be a problem. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get to work and I will check back in with you guys later. Okay, so I forgot about the high fae, or maybe it's just all fae's women's cycle. It happens like every 6 months, so it's almost kind of like animals when they go into heat, like every 6 months. Some animals, I should say, every 6 months, or 6 weeks. And I totally forgot because it's chapter 4. So this is Feyre's point of view, and Reese had just gotten back and was like literally devouring food like an animal because he hadn't really eaten all day. So she's fussing over him and she just points out and I'm like, well, I'm fussing over you like you did for me during my cycle. And I'm just laughing. And, you know, he's just like, you didn't yell at the others. And he's like, well, they didn't try to spoon feed me like an infidel. I'm just laughing at that part because I could just see Reese spoon feeding her because she's like writhing in pain because nobody warned her about the high fae cycle. Funny. Anyways, I'm going to continue reading. Okay, so it's a little bit later, but at the end of chapter 8, on page 80, you have the whole shop scene with Cassian and I do apologize if I mispronounced her name wrong, Emery. And at the whole ending thing, Cassian was like firing those words. Emery would make the females take them whether they want to or not. He'd seen that fire before in the steel and half wondered what it might happen if the two of them ever met, might come of it. Or, sorry, what might come of it. The foreshadowing. The foreshadowing, guys. Anyways, well, I'm going to, pretty much since it's the end of the day, it's about 10 after 3, I'm going to wrap up things at work, and I will probably check in with you guys later after I'm done with the snack shack. So, hello everybody, it is Friday, or Friday, and I don't really actually have a lot. I don't even know why I'm updating, but, oh yeah, I do. You can see I need more caffeine this morning. Pretty much woke up early to my boyfriend pretty much calling into work because he kind of had somewhat of an accident yesterday. He kind of dropped off of about a 4-foot height and kind of, instead of absorbing the shock when he fell onto his feet, he kind of stiff-legged it. So he's kind of hurting. So he's at home resting and hopefully getting to feel a little bit better. So he called into work. This morning, I went and saw Ty, put some fly spray on him and fed him. And then I went to my appointment. I had an appointment this morning and I'm sorry, this is TMI, so if you just want to fast forward, but I'm going to say it anyways. I wanted to get back on my birth control, but I've been dreading getting a pap smear because of all of the horror stories I've been hearing about pap smears. Some people just kept saying, it's all in your head, you're going to be fine, it doesn't hurt, or anything like that. But then I hear people of like, they shove that clamp up there and this thing up there, and I'm like, yikes. But actually, to be honest, and again, sorry for TMI, it was not that bad. She demonstrated what they do, and talked me all the way through it to make sure I stayed calm, and I ended up laughing because the brush thing that they use, kind of tickles. Which is, I think it made it a little bit more awkward, but hey. I am now going to be successfully back on my birth control. I'm having it sent to my house so I don't have to go to a pharmacy because the closest pharmacy is Fort Dodge that my insurance covers. So we opted instead to have it sent to my house that's covered under my insurance, or I should say my parents' insurance because I'm still on theirs. But yeah, so I treated myself to some Hardee's this morning since I hadn't eaten. And now I've been at work for pretty much about an hour. And I kind of took it a little bit easy because the internet wasn't really working. So I was waiting for it to kind of figure itself out. Called my mom just to let her know how the appointment went. And yeah. So right now, currently, I have another research request of a bell that came from one of our country schools here. Actually on the eastern half of Humboldt County. So I'm going to do some research for that since I don't really have much planned. I got pretty much everything done I really needed to on Wednesday, but right now I forgot my book. Otherwise, I would be going outside to read because it's actually warm, but it's a really nice day since there is a breeze. So, yeah. I might find a book to read. I do have a couple of books I do need to read. One of them including our history of our town for video research because I have not been doing the live videos because I just need to research more. And I really haven't been in the researching mood, and I feel really bad, and I need to get on that. But yeah, I've been pretty much in a good mood, been getting things done. Yesterday, I also got a little bit of a shock when I went to go do finances yesterday. I forgot that only the 1 or 2 things that our governor in Iowa has done really well is that she forgave up to $10,000 of people on unemployment because some of them did not take taxes out of it because they didn't realize how long they were going to be on unemployment. Including me, and we obviously had to pay those taxes back at the end of the year, and I ended up having to. Well, since that was taxes were forgiven, I actually ended up getting money back from that. So I got a tax return and also learned my lesson. And so that money went into savings for our acreage. So we started our savings account for our acreage that we're going to hope to buy here in the next 3 years. So really, really exciting and really, really happy about that. And then we also have another kind of savings portion that we are putting towards paying off some of our bills that we just want to get done and out of the way. One of them including my boyfriend's student loan, which is under $10,000. So we're hoping to save enough money here in the next few months to pay a good chunk of that off and keep paying it off. So yeah, but goals, guys, goals. Because I'm tired of just sitting here feeling sorry for myself because I'm not pushing myself to do the things that I need to do to have a future. So I have set goals and small goals to achieve that. So, and what I'm going to do to keep going towards those small goals and those bigger goals. So, girls get motivated. Anyways, so I'm going to get to work and you guys can come along with me because I actually have something to do today. Hello everybody. So I'm going to end this vlog here. I'm sorry if it was a little boring. I do apologize, but sometimes it's just not really interesting in my life. But I still want to vlog it and take you along with me, so. But I'm going to end it here just because I'm probably going to go have family time and kind of me time off camera, like I said this weekend. And I will hopefully have this out Sunday, if not Monday. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so you are notified. I post Mondays/Sundays and every Wednesday. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!